Hey guys, Harrison101 here, back at it once again for a brand new video for you. And look, I look kind of like a ghost of this weird light thing. Honestly, I couldn't find a better place to film this because it's just really bright in London right now. Like, it's shockingly warm and bright for February, and I have no idea why. This is the best I can manage with this webcam, so if it looks a little bit off, don't worry, it's just freaky British weather. Anywho, we are 10 down and 2 to go in a team review series, and on this episode we're taking a look at Marussia. Almost went bankrupt this year, luckily they didn't, they're still in the job, and now we're going to take a look at the seasons of Timo Glock and Charles Pick, as well as talking about their run as one of the 3 bottom teams. Now, like I said in the last video, I'm going to be doing all of these separately, and I will be talking about HRT probably on Sunday. That will be very interesting. But yeah, here's Timo Glock's season. So first up, the year of Timo Glock, and I'm gutted to lose him as part of the F1 fraternity for next year. I really like Timo. Very entertaining, decent guy, and you know, he was generally well loved by a lot of the paddock apparently, which is just a real shame to lose somebody like that. But talking about his season, he was the better qualifier of the two Marussias. He beat Charles Pick in qualifying battles 13-6. I know you think he doesn't have to 20. Remember, he didn't take part in the European Grand Prix weekend due to illness, but he was another guy that had decent race pace, often gained from where he started, because, let's be honest, the car qualifying-wise never went higher than, I think, 18th. And they were often between 18 and 20 for the most part, in terms of qualifying, but often he'd finish up somewhere between 14th and 17th, something like that. Had the big result in Singapore, had another really solid drive in Abu Dhabi to come up from 21st to 14th. Just in Australia went up from 20th to 14th as well, and Monaco 19th to 14th. So Timo Glock had decent races, and he only had one retirement. He was very solid for where he was, and just overall, he wasn't quite on Heikki's level or Vitali's in terms of consistency and high level results. But Timo didn't really put a foot wrong throughout the year, and just did what the car was capable of. And you know what? In that situation, he couldn't do much more if he really tried anyway. So props to Timo for a solid year, and I hope he's back in Formula 1 very soon. On the flip side, how about Charles Pick? I like Charles Pick. Just something about him where he just didn't talk very much. He didn't really cause any kind of major controversy. He just got on with his driving. I like when people do that. The thing with Pick was that he started out very strong, had the 15th place in Australia, had another 15th in Valencia as well, 3 16ths as well. Pick was very consistent, but he was let down by a horrible car. He just had really bad luck when it came to his car. He had 5 retirements in the season overall, and all of them were mechanical. The car let him down on 5 occasions. That's 25% of the season he couldn't finish because of a broken down car. The only guy who had the same number as mechanical retirements over the year was Michael Schumacher, who also had 5 mechanical retirements. But it all came, you know, Pick in the end got a very deserved 12th place finish in Brazil after all of that hard work, and I think it opened people's eyes to the fact the guy can drive, and he can drive pretty effectively when he wants to. Despite battling all the bad luck, he did do a very good job in that situation. And hey, he was rewarded with a head driver job now at Caterham, so clearly somebody likes him out there. I have no reason to believe why he wouldn't be very solid again next year with a slightly better car. I see bright things in Pick's future, and I'm sure he'll be fine, and I'm pretty sure he's got a future in this sport. He's young, he brings some money in, and he's actually quite good. So how about the car in this pretty dark room? Well, Yeah, the amount of mechanical issues the team had were pretty high. I think they had 6 in total mechanical breakdowns during the course of the season. 5 of them, as I said before, were for Charles Pic, who was extremely unlucky over the course of the year, but that's unacceptable. I mean, 6 mechanical breakdowns in cars out of 40 for the season is a pretty high percentage. It's almost 20%. That's not good at all, and it's unacceptable no matter what team you're a part of. But besides that, the car wasn't bad. I mean, it has solid pace. It did have its moments to shine, like in Brazil and in Singapore when Timo Glock only did a one-stopper and it ended up finishing 12th. That was a really bright day for Marussia. So much until the last weekend they thought they were going to get 10th in the Constructors because of that great drive from Timo. But unfortunately, Charles Pic was beaten over the line in Brazil by Vitaly Petrov, and that was Caterham's big moment. But overall, the car was pretty poor, mainly due to mechanical issues, but the pace wasn't bad more than anything else. But yeah, let me know what you thought of Marussia's season, and next time around we're going to talk about HRT in memoriam, like some kind of funeral service. But until then, I've been Harrison 101. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Sayonara.